Good evening, folks. This is Robert T. Scott again. This is Eye on Corruption, or excuse me, Beware the Image, with subtitled Eye on Corruption. Excuse me. And the title of my program today is Hey Church, the government is stealing your money. So I want to talk about the scripture in the Old Testament. You know, the one that we're supposed to pay 10% of our income, called tithes, to the church. They love to do that for a guilt trip. Now, church, you need to look back when the state of the church back then, or the state of the church and the state. The church and the state were separate back then. So, children, that 10% was tithes and taxes put together. Don't let anyone say God was greedy. I believe I can handle that. 5% to the government and 5% to the church. So, so let's say the average person makes or is 25% of their income is for taxes and 10% tithes. What's wrong with that picture? That means 35% of your income is going out. Now, this is what tickles me about the church, though. Now that if we're paying our tithes and our taxes, you would think the church would say something about that. Since it was only 10% for taxes in the Old Testament, they don't care. They just beg us, poor people, for more money. Church, why don't you kick the government in the ass? You have the power to do it. But instead, you like to show examples of where people that's in bad financial straits start paying tithes and their lives turn around. They get better jobs, etc. But what about the people that go bankrupt? Especially from these prosperity preachers that milk the people. They have caused divorce and bankruptcy on a wide scale. God is your stockbroker, they say. Give to God and he'll give you 10 times what you give to the church. Church, don't ask why you have such a bad image. You know, you know what you should do, church? I've seen on TV where the state has these beautiful police officer women dressed like prostitutes walking the streets. And when the men proposition them and then take them to jail, the state is getting a lot of money for that. Now, why would someone call America a whore or a prostitute? I mean, if you're taking a prostitute or whore's money, what are you? Jealous, maybe? No, I guess you're a pimp. The state is a pimp. Church, there's some of, there's some of you, you have sin taxes and, you have sin taxes on cigarettes and alcohol. There's some money they're making. Stealing the prostitute's money, not to mention the money they make on drugs. And speaking of all the people hooked on prescription drugs, who's the drug dealers of today? Anyway, that's all for today, folks. This is Robert T. Scott signing off, and God bless.
Let's watch it. It is recorded again unless you coughed. Okay?
Yeah.